and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy and having a lovely day. I am so excited, you guys. Today I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading, so I'll be turning the focus on you instead of a celebrity or a K-pop idol, which I am so excited about because that means I get to deliver messages for you from your guides and the universe. We're doing something a little bit fun. We're actually going to be traveling a little bit into the future, 2 years ahead, to see the person that you're going to be in 2 years time, where you're at, your frame of mind, what your focus is on, and things like that. Just see where you are. And this is not going to have a time limit, so if you happen to stumble upon this video a year from when I upload it, then that's 2 years from when you watch it, really. I also want to make a quick disclaimer that this is obviously going to work a little bit differently than when I do a reading for one person. I'm doing a general reading for a lot of you guys, which means I'm going to be getting a lot of different messages and I'm going to be pulled in a lot of different directions. So if there's a message that does not resonate with you, then that means it's meant for someone else. But yeah, guys, I'm super duper excited. If you haven't done a pick a card reading before, this is pile number 1, pile number 2, this is pile number 3, and this is pile number 4. Pause the video, see which pile calls out to you, and once you've chosen, that is the pile which has the message for you. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's just get started. Oh, also, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel because it would mean so much to me. But yeah, okay, let's just get started. Okay, pile number 1, let's see where you're going to be 2 years from now. So we're going to start from where you are as a person, how you are, how you're feeling. This is so interesting. Okay, so pile number 1, I'm getting the sense that you're currently not at your best place. You don't feel like you're getting along with people that are surrounding you. You feel like things are very difficult in terms of financially. You feel like things just aren't very grounded. You aren't standing on solid ground. And I'm so sorry, but let me tell you, pile number 1, your guides are saying that in 2 years time, you're going to be in a completely different place. Do you see this? Do you see how it goes from 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles? All these trials and tribulations that you're going through right now, all these hardships, is actually going to help propel you forward. So don't feel like, you know, this phase of your life right now is in vain, because it's not. And actually, you're going to be able to enjoy your success in 2 years time a lot more. It's going to mean so much more to you because of these hardships that you're going through right now. So hang on tight, pile number 1, because with the 10 of Pentacles, oh my goodness, I see for 1 that you're going to have financial abundance. So all these trials, all these difficulties that you're feeling right now with money, with your career, it's all going to be in the past. You are in a really, really good, stable place financially. I can also say that you are surrounded by really good people, people that actually care about you, people that are actually good for you. You know, I'm almost sensing that right now there's a lot of like fake relationships in your midst, or you almost feel like sometimes it's really difficult to get your message across or to get people to understand you. It almost feels like a constant battle, whether that's with your family, with your friends, with co-workers. It just feels like there's this heaviness in my chest, like, oh, like, why bother? That's kind of the message I'm getting, like, why bother? Why do I bother with these relationships? And your guides are saying, just hang tight. In 2 years time, you're going to be in such a better place. So let's see what the focus are going to be. Yeah, in your life. Okay, pile number 1. Oh, wow. Okay, so it almost feels like now you can be a little bit of a pushover sometimes, as if you care so much about other people's feelings, but sometimes you feel like no one actually cares about yours, or no one is thinking about you. Like, you're always the one who is putting that much extra effort. That's the sense that I'm getting. Again, this is a general reading, but in 2 years time, your guides are saying that you're going to be so much more confident in who you are and how you portray. You're not going to take any SHIT from anyone. You're not going to be a pushover. You're not going to let anyone dictate how you you live your life. In fact, you are standing so firm and you feel so confident in the life that you're leading, in who you are as a person, in the decisions that you've made that have led you to where you are in 2 years' time. I also see that you're going to be breaking so many barriers. Pile number 1, I want to celebrate you. I feel like you are someone who is so amazing, and yet maybe in the past or when you were little, maybe sometimes people would say something that would make you feel smaller than you actually are, or would make you second guess yourself. So because of that, you've been kind of conditioned to have these limiting beliefs about yourself. But no, in 2 years' time, you are so strong. You are a boss. Like, you really believe in yourself the way that you should, because you're amazing. You're standing firm. You are strong. You're not going to let anyone push you around. And I see that you're also going to break a lot of barriers that you've set upon yourself, as well as others have set on you. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. And guess what? By doing that, you've actually exceeded your own expectations. I soar into excellence. Do you see this? Oh my gosh. Do you see this? How in breaking barriers, it's almost like this thorn bush is the barrier, right? That is limiting you, that is keeping you in this little bubble. But you see how there's like this leaf that is growing, and how beautiful that the next card that comes out, you don't even see these thorns anymore. And it's just the leaves growing freely, growing so tall, growing so lush along with you. Oh my gosh, wait. This is crazy. Do you see how in standing firm, there's a person standing on the rocks, and then there's the breaking barriers. And then here on the third card, someone is standing on top of the rocks, and then with the leaves growing so lush around it. So your guides are saying that, oh my goodness, you are going to be in such a good place. And I want to tell you that in 2 years' time, it almost feels as if what you think right now, right? I feel like sometimes you think, oh, I wish I could do this, or I wish I could do that, or wouldn't it be great if I had this in my life? Your guides are saying that in 2 years' time, it's going to be even better than that. And that starts with you believing in yourself. So as a person, pile number 1, you are in such an amazing place. You are such a boss. You are so strong and so confident. And I feel like financially and career-wise, you're in an amazing place. So let's see where you're going to be living locally. So we have blossoming abundance. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I think in 2 years' time, the focus for you is about your self-growth, is about who you are as a person, as well as your career. That's your focus. And I see that you're making a lot of coin too, with the blossoming abundance, door to value, and the 10 of Pentacles. Like, so much so that, like, spending money on luxury items and things like that doesn't really come as a second thought anymore. You can do it. You can purchase it, especially with the 3 and the 4 right here. I feel like you just feel very stable, very grounded. You have a very solid footing in your financial situation. I also see in terms of where you're living, it almost feels as if, because as you can see here with the door to value, there are still buildings, but so it's almost as if you're going to live near a park or something like that. Like, you're still going to live kind of in a cityscape, but you have access to a park, or maybe to even like a national forest or something. But there's definitely greeneries surrounding you, even though you still live somewhere in the hustle and bustle of place, like in the middle of the city. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so we are focusing now on the people that are surrounding you. It's funny. I feel like, as I mentioned before, for a lot of you guys, pile number 1, sometimes it feels like a constant battle, constant struggle with the people surrounding you right now, that they don't understand you or something. And with a death, yes. And with a death and judgment card, I'm going to be honest with you guys, pile number 1, I see that not that many people in your life right now are going to be in your life in 2 years' time. I see that with the death and the judgment, you're going to be saying goodbye to a lot of those negative influences or those toxic people in your life, I see that they're no longer in your life, because it's almost like a rebirth. You're finally going to welcome so much positivity in your life. And these are relationships that you're really cultivating and that you're putting a lot of effort for. A lot of effort to, and they're also putting a lot of effort into this relationship. So I do see that friendship wise and people wise surrounding you, it's not going to be that many. It's really going to be a case of quality over quantity for you and for the people surrounding you. But I do see that there's going to be a few friends that are really, really amazing, that really understand you, that that you guys will have a very strong bond. I see that too with the 10 of Pentacles. As I mentioned before, I see that there's people surrounding you that are very good for you, and that really love you and that really care for you. So I see a few friends that are amazing, and you guys can just really bond over everything. But I also do see someone who is almost like a mentor, who is going to give you really good advice, who really wants to see you thrive, who really wants to see you shine. So pile number one, just to recap, in 2 years' time, you are going to be in a completely different place than where you are now. Okay, all these struggles and lack, when you feel like you're lacking with financially and your career, don't worry about it, because in 2 years' time, I see that there's a lot of success, a lot of success, and your focus is going to be on yourself, on being the boss that you are, standing firm, being strong, breaking a lot of limitations that other people have set upon you and you've set upon yourself too. Okay, and ticking your goals, like you're just ticking them one by one so quickly. In terms of where you live, you're going to, I feel like, still live somewhere quite like in a city situation, because I do see buildings surrounding you, but nearby there's a park or something. There's still like a lot of greenery, but yeah, definitely, especially with the money too, and it's definitely a place that is really nice. Your guys aren't saying anything about renting or buying, but you're definitely living somewhere where it's really nice, and you can still see a lot of greenery. In terms of relationships, you're going to be saying goodbye to a lot of people. I'm going to be honest, a lot of people that are in your life right now aren't going to be with you on your journey in 2 years' time, but you're upgrading, because I see that the relationships that you have are going to be relationships that are going to stay with you until, you know, you guys are old and gray. And we also have the Hierophant. So I do see you have friendships and bonds, like a very small group of friends that are really close to you, but you're also going to have a very good mentor. So I'm so excited for you guys. Pile number one, maybe bookmark this video, and if you remember, set an alarm in 2 years' time. Let me know how it's going. I would love to see and hear from you guys. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Take care of yourselves, pile number one. Bye. Okay, pile number two, let's see where you're going to be in 2 years' time. We have the King of Swords, the Hermit, Nine of Wands. Interesting. A lot of swords. Six of Swords. Oh, I remember. Yes, you got a lot of tarot cards jump out for you, pile number two. I think the most compared to the other piles. Okay, so pile number two, in 2 years' time, you have moved so much. There's definitely movement here. I feel like maybe right now you feel like things are a little bit stagnant, or you're feeling unsure about where you are, because the message that I'm hearing is that your guides are saying, don't worry, you would have made so much progress in the next 2 years. Like in 2 years' time, there's so much change. I see that you are moving at such a quick pace. You're feeling so ambitious. You're very sure. You're very sure about what you want to achieve in life, where you want to go in life. You're just, you've woken up and you've had like an empowering moment, and you've realized, wait, this is not where I want to be, and this is not who I want to be. I want to grow, because I see so much growth here. There's movement. There's so much movement. And when I say movement, it's not just physical, it's also mental. So you realizing patterns that don't work for you, or life decisions that don't sit right with you. I see that so much progress will be made between now and 2 years' time. I also see that with the Hermit, there's a lot of healing that you're doing, a lot of soul searching. You're going to be in such a good place where you truly understand who you are as a person, and you've grown by leaps and bounds as well. You're putting so much effort into who you are. I feel like your number one priority, similar to pile number one, but in a different way. I feel like pile number one is all about career, but pile number two, you are all about self-growth, spiritual journey, loving yourself. And I see that there's a lot of healing too. So let's see what the focus is going to be for you in 2 years' time. So yeah, we have taking action. There's a lot of movement, a lot of just going after your dreams, going after your wishes. And we have healing the past. I step into my power with strength and clarity. Clarity, yes. And mending bridges. Okay, so see, I felt this way when I saw the first 5 cards that jumped out for you. Definitely that your focus is on yourself, on healing your past. And with mending bridges, I heal rifts, I am a mender. That doesn't necessarily have to do with you healing from issues with other people. It could be with other people, but I see that mostly it's with yourself, reparenting yourself, loving your inner child, and moving forward from pain or baggages that you've carried with you from phase to phase. And now you've realized, I want to let go of the things that have held me back. And you're growing, you're becoming such a strong and amazing person. And I see that you are just so clear. There's so much clarity in your life, pile number 2. So let's see where you're going to be physically. So I see man holding a coin. Interesting. We have a journey. Oh my gosh. You are definitely not going to be living where you're living right now. I saw that with the 6 of Swords. There is so much movement, but especially now with the journey, you are definitely living in a new place. And your guides are saying, hey, please tell pile number 2 that they've manifested what they wished for. So if you're currently sometimes thinking, oh, I wish I was living, I don't know, in Amsterdam, or, oh, I really want to move to the countryside, or, oh, I want to live to the capital, to a big city. Wherever it is that you're thinking of moving right now, or you're wishing you're living in, your guides are saying that's where you're going to be living. You're going to be manifesting it. And it's kind of, it feels like the opposite of where you are right now with the ice and the fire. So maybe if you're living in a really hot place, it's going to be somewhere that is currently going to be cold in 2 years' time, or even the opposite. If you're in a really cold place right now, maybe it's somewhere that is like tropical and hot all along, I don't know, or it's going to have like summer in 2 years' time. But yeah, you're definitely going through a journey of self-love as well as expansion, especially with a man holding a coin. Let me tell you, you don't have to worry, because you're going to feel in a lot like very safe. Where you are in 2 years' time, you're going to feel very safe, even though you're living in a completely different place, because of how you found yourself through this journey, physical as well as mentally. You're going to feel a lot more safe, a lot more grounded, a lot more comfortable. I just see that you're not worrying about anything. You're just focusing on self-growth. There's no room for negativity. I just feel like you are in such a good place in 2 years' time. So let's see about the people in your life. Very interesting. Because we have man holding a coin, and now we have Queen of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. You are in such a good place relationship-wise as well. I do see this with the Ace of Swords, and we have the King of Swords. Okay. You're actually surrounded by quite a few people. I definitely see someone in your life, someone who is very reliable, someone who is very dependable, someone who is always there for you and who loves you very, very much in your life. So this is definitely a relationship. I do see a very, very serious, stable relationship in 2 years' time. I also see friendships that truly understand you. And I feel like these relationships feel very easy. You don't have to put a lot of effort into them, and they keep getting better and better with the Nine of Pentacles. So I also see that these people in your life are very easygoing, and they're always there for you, and you guys just understand each other. Almost feels like you guys are all very eccentric and fun. You love having very deep and meaningful conversations. You guys love coming out with out there ideas, which are amazing, or talking about esoteric, or talking about philosophy, or talking about, you know, the meaning of life. I just feel like you guys are very artistic, very clever. You're up in the late hours talking about anything and everything under the sun. So I do see very, very good relationships in your myths, good friendships, very nice people, as well as a very, very strong relationship. So pile number 2, that's where I see you guys in 2 years. There's a lot of growth and a lot of movement here. Again, physically and mentally, I see that there's just a lot of change in your life, and your guides are saying that it's going to be for the best. So in 2 years time, a lot of change. And if you think about it, 2 years is not that long of a time. You know, I just feel like it's really going to be a completely new chapter in your life with great people and a lot of healing. But yeah, pile number 2, I'm so excited for you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, who knows, maybe in 2 years time I'll hear back from you. You'll comment somewhere in this video. That would be amazing. I would love it. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. Let's see where you're going to be in 3 years time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for you. Okay. Okay, pile number 3. I feel like you guys are all very, very creative people. Very creative people. You guys operate from your heart chakra. Everything is done with love through your heart, intuition. You guys might be quite spiritual too. I don't know. But your guides are saying in 2 years' time, you are going to be in such a good place. With the star especially, I feel like a lot of the things that you guys are wishing for right now, or you're trying to manifest right now, you would have gotten already in 2 years time, like as in long gone and even more. Like, so you guys are in a place that is even further than your dreams and your wishes right now. And if you think about it, 2 years time is not that long, you know? So you guys are in such an amazing place, and you guys have done so much growth already. So I see, especially with the star 2, that you guys are feeling very, very content, very happy, very fulfilled in your life in 2 years time. With the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Six of Cups, it almost feels like you guys have kind of like reconnected with your inner child, or maybe there's something that you guys truly enjoyed doing when you were little. I don't know, maybe it's something artistic like drawing, maybe it's singing, maybe it's something creative, maybe it's dancing, even like a business idea, I don't know, but something that you truly enjoyed doing when you were younger, or something like that. You guys are really doing it in 2 years time, and it's really going to bring a lot of joy in your life. With the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups too, you guys are surrounded by amazing people. You guys are surrounded by so much love. Maybe if you guys have been trying to I don't know, conceive or have a child, adopt, something like that, I see that you might have, again, this is a general reading, so I see that you might have family in 2 years time. And for those of you that are not, I feel like maybe you would have given birth to a business, or you're just doing something that comes from the heart, and it's bringing you a lot of prosperity, a lot of luck, and a lot of love. But yeah, pile number 3, this is amazing. I'm so excited for you. And let's see where your mind is at, what your focus is on in 2 years time. Receiving from angels. I had a feeling you guys are like quite intuitive and things like that. But yeah, so receiving from angels, emerging into grace, and embracing the future. Oh my gosh. So I told you guys, I feel like you guys are feeling very fulfilled, very happy, very hopeful for the future. There's just so much, because you guys are in such a good place in 2 years time. And as I mentioned, I feel like you guys, a lot of you that have picked this pile, operate from your heart chakra. You guys are very creative. You guys listen to your gut feeling. You guys are very loving, very empathetic, very, very nurturing. And with the receiving from angels, it almost feels like you guys are very good at manifesting. You guys are very secure in your place on earth and the universe. You guys know how much you guys can manifest, how much abundance you can receive. And with emerging into grace 2, you guys are very open. This tells me, just reassures me that you guys have a very, very strong heart chakra. You guys are very open. So I see that a lot of abundances, a lot of blessings are coming into your life simply because you are in such a good place and you manifest things so easily. And in fact, there is so much that is coming, so much blessings coming into your life, even more, because with embracing the future, I step into the future with an, oh my gosh, I just realized, open heart again. Heart chakra, definitely, you guys are so aligned with the universe in 2 years' time. It almost feels like you guys are on the verge of doing something, especially with the star, the Queen of Cups. So in 2 years' time, it might be that you guys are about to release something or do something, buy a house or make a huge move. I don't know, but something very exciting is going to be happening to you guys in 2 years' time from the time you guys are watching this video. So let's see where you guys are going to be living. Yeah. In 2 years' time. So we have the thinking man, second chakra. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just realized too, look at this, with the open doors and the open windows overlooking nature. Okay, very interesting. So I feel like in 2 years' time, you guys have, like I mentioned, it's correct, you've been pondering about doing something, and I feel like it's about making a move or building a house or something like that. But you're definitely going to be doing something that you've been hoping, dreaming, and manifesting for a very long time. It's something that is also going to get your creative juices flowing. So maybe if you guys have been planning on renovating a house or rebuilding a house, or even rent a flat but decorating it in a way that you'd like to, opening a business, something like that, but something that you guys have been thinking about doing for a really long time, you're going to be doing in 2 years' time. In terms of where you're living, I see that you guys are going to be living in a place that is so warm. When I say warm, I don't mean temperature wise, but it feels so cozy. It feels so happy. It is filled with love. And when you guys open the door or the window, you guys have a beautiful view. I feel like you have an amazing, amazing view from your house, one that makes you feel very happy and tranquil. So it could be in the countryside, or it could even still be in the city, but you guys, when you open the door or the window, you have access to this beautiful view. Maybe you guys see hills from like far away, or even park or something, but you have an amazing view from your house. So now let's see about relationships in your life. Interesting. We have the Wheel of Fortune. You guys, if you chose pile number 3, I feel like you're in an amazing, amazing place. I feel like you guys have gotten the best cards so far. Wow. You're going to have amazing people in your life in 2 years' time, people that you cherish so, so, so much, because with the Four of Pentacles, I see that you do not want to let them go at all. It's almost like your ride or dies. So there's people that are very balanced. I feel like there's almost like quite a bit of a change from the people that are in your life right now with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like the feeling, your guides are saying, the feeling is that it's quite different. The vibe that the people that are in your life in 2 years' time are giving off from the people that are in your life right now. But I do see that some of them are still the same. They're still going to be friends from your life now in 2 years' time. I also see that they're just in general, the people that are surrounding you are very, very good. We have Justice as well as the Knight of Wands. So what you're putting into, you're getting as well. So it's a lot of take and give. It feels very balanced. It's very, very good friendships, especially with the Owl too. So you guys have very, very deep connections. It's not just surface level friendships, it's very deep friendships where you get into the nitty gritty, you know everything about one another and things like that. I also see that with the Knight of Wands, there are relationships that are really pushing you to be the best that you can be. Like you're hyping each other up, you guys are pushing each other to fulfill your destiny, to go after your dreams, to experience life to the fullest. I see that there's just so much fire and passion. So really, really good friendships, and ones that are really going to last, and you really, really care about them. I see that you really, really care about the people that are surrounding you. So yeah, pile number 3, you are going to be in a really, really good place in 2 years time. Again, this can be from any time you watch this video. If you watch this in a year from now, then that means it's 2 years from the time you find my video. And yeah, pile number 3, I'm so excited for you. The cards that jumped out for you today are truly amazing and really, really blessed. So yeah, maybe you can put a bookmark and come back in 2 years time and let me know how things are going. I would really, really love that. And yeah, pile number 3, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. That would make me truly, truly happy. And yeah, in the meantime, please take care of yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Okay, pile number 4. If you chose this pile, let's see where you're going to be in 2 years time. I think you guys got the most cards. Yeah, you guys have the most cards. Most cards jumped out for you than any other pile. So let's see. Oh my god. I get so excited when the cards are like amazing. Okay, pile number 4. Wait, let me just readjust. Okay, sorry about that. So pile number 4, I'm almost getting the sense that right now you guys are really unhappy where you're working or something with the devil. I feel like you guys are tied down to something. So maybe it's a relationship that is just very, very toxic, or it's a work. You guys are, again, this is a general reading, so there's a lot of you guys watching this, but I feel like you guys are just tied to something that is really, really pulling you down, making you unhappy. It could be a corporate life that is 9 to 5 and it's draining your joy, or you're doing something that is really not fulfilling your heart or your purpose, but you got to do it because you got to bring home the bacon, you got bills to pay and things like that. But I'm gonna tell you, in 2 years time, you're going to be in such an amazing place, okay? Because we have the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands. Oh my gosh. In 2 years time, you are putting so much work into something that is not only bringing you financial abundance, but also making you so, so happy. Because with the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands, you're in such a stable place financially and with your life as well. You just feel very secure. In fact, with the 4 of Wands, it could be that you're even like moving into a new house, or you just purchased a new house, or you're setting the foundation for something, you're making a lot of investments, but you're just in a really good place financially. And it almost feels like either you're working for yourself or you're working for a company that is really aligned with your purpose and with your joy and with the things that are really important for you. So you are just feeling so happy and you're feeling very content, especially with the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Financially, you're so abundant, you don't have to worry about a thing. You're saving, but at the same time, you're feeling really inspired. There's a lot of drive within you, because with the 8 of Pentacles, you keep wanting to do it every day. You wake up feeling excited. That's the sense that I'm getting. You're just waking up ready to go. But yeah, let's see what things are important for. Oh my gosh. Cultivate, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, pile number 4. So in 2 years time, the things that are really, really important for you is you are cultivating your prosperity. So yes, like I mentioned, so you could just have made a big investment. You could have just purchased a house, or you are just very good at investing or very good at handling your finances. You're doing very good with your work, with your career. And abundance from the universe is just pouring into your life. So just like that, literally. And you are such a boss because you know how to deal with it. You know how to make it grow. You know how to make 2 turn into 5, into 10, into 15, into 100. So yeah, you are so good. Again, like I mentioned, I see that you wake up in the morning and you're just excited and you're ready to go because you're following your bliss. You're doing something that is just coming from your heart. You don't have to fake it. You're not tied to anyone. You don't have, it's almost like, that's why I say, I feel like you're your own boss, or you're working in a company that is really taking care of you and appreciating you and really aligned with your true purpose, because it almost feels like now you're kind of like at the mercy of someone else is what I'm getting, whether that's a relationship or work. Like maybe your boss can be really mean sometimes, or unhelpful or negative, and you're not getting paid enough, you're working really long hours, or you're just in a relationship that is just not good for you. But you're being so true to yourself and to your time. You're really following your bliss. You're feeling so much joy. And that's why everything is coming so easily too, because you are living your true purpose, your true path. Also, with the coming into power, I step into my power boldly and confidently. You have really stepped into your own, and you are following your path. You are not letting other people dictate how you're living your life. So pile number 4, in terms of your career, financially, where you are at life, even health, I see that in 2 years' time, you're in an amazing place. Wow. Okay. So now let's see where you're living in 2 years' time. Okay, so we have the 7th chakra. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have the 7th chakra, contract, and the 4th chakra. So this tells me that yes, 100% it could be that you guys have been planning to buy a house, purchase a house, or something like that, because with the 4 of Wands and the contract, I feel like you've just made a big purchase in 2 years' time, like a house or a car or something, but something that is big. Okay, I see a big purchase. Especially this, because this is about where we're living. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you've purchased a house too. It could be that you've just signed a contract for a new lease, but it's somewhere that is making you very, very happy. Why do I say that? Because we have the 4th chakra and the 7th chakra. It's something that you've been trying to manifest. It's somewhere that you've been really, really wanting to be. It's something that is very close to your heart. So maybe you've been dreaming about living in an amazing loft with high ceilings, lots of lights, decorating it in a certain way. But your guides are saying that this contract that you're signing is for something that will truly make you happy in regards to your living conditions. So pile number 4, you have gotten such amazing cards so far. So let's see about relationships. What about the people that are in your life? Oh my gosh, we got the devil twice. So it's, oh, okay, 1 second. Let me just get all the cards out. You have, yeah, you got so many cards, pile number 4. I hope that they're all visible. I'm trying to make sure they're all visible for you. Okay, pile number 4, I feel like, again, relationship wise, you currently feel like there's just not that many good people in your life right now, or there's someone that's just really, really toxic. And your guides are saying, especially with the devil, and the devil being the first 2 cards in regard to each phase that I'm talking about, one being where you are in 2 years' time, and one being about your relationships in 2 years' time, your guides really, really want me to drive home the fact that this toxicity and this negativity that you are currently feeling in your life is going to be long gone in 2 years' time. The devil is just going to be part of your past, is not going to be part of your future. So relationship wise, although you feel like you're being tied down to someone, or you just have bad influences, people that are bad influences for you, they're not going to be in your life in 2 years' time. I see that you have such a group of people. In fact, for most of the piles that I've done a reading for today, it's mostly about quality over quantity. It's like tight-knit group of friends, but I see that with you, pile number 4, you're actually going to have a very wide group of friends, lots of different group of friends. It almost feels like there's a lot of people that are very creative, very artistic, that are going to be surrounding you, people that are really going to inspire you, as well as you're going to inspire them. I do see that. We also have the 10 of Cups, so you're going to have a lot of people, a lot of friends in your life that are already married, that are in serious relationships, that are going to feel like family, because you guys are so close, and it feels so harmonious, it feels so happy. You guys are very loving and in each other's lives to be very supportive of one another too. I also see that with the moon and the Nine of Cups, I see a lot of strong bonds, a lot of laughing, a lot of celebrating with the Nine of Cups too, a lot of drinking and like in the late nights, just having very deep and meaningful conversations that are very passionate. You guys are very passionate people, especially with the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Wands, as well as the Moon. I see some like very creative, fun, unique people in your life too, and you are one of them too. Like I see that there's just so much love and creativity in your life, and with the Nine of Cups, you couldn't have asked for anything better. I see that you're feeling very fulfilled in your relationships and in your friendships in 2 years time. So oh my gosh, pile number 4, I feel like, oh, I haven't mentioned with the moon too, because with the moon, it almost feels like there's just so many phases, so many different types, so many different moods. So you have friendships for all sorts of moods. You just have a lot of different group of friends in 2 years time. And I just want to say, pile number 4, you got amazing, amazing cards. And if you think about it, I mentioned this in my other piles too. 2 years is not that long of a time. It's actually quite short. So for all these changes to have happened in your life in 2 years time, and for the difference to be so big, you know, from going to being tied down, it could be corporate job, relationship, again, this is a general reading, to feeling like you're free and in control of your life and standing firm and being your boss, you know, that's amazing. You know, you're following your bliss, you're cultivating prosperity, and you're coming into your own power, which is amazing, amazing. And you're feeling very passionate too. So pile number 4, I would love to have gotten your pile. I'm so excited for you guys. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, take care of yourselves and make it happen, you know, manifest it, you know, those things that you want to achieve. Start now, because I see that in 2 years time you're going to be there. So yeah, pile number 4, I'm sending you big hugs. Take care of yourself, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye.